I don't know this group, nobody told me nothing, so forgive me, I'm not trying to bully nobody personally, but sometimes this work can feel personal, and I don't apologize for that. Because that's where the growth happens. Like, I can't want to be great and then want to be with the not so great people. No offense. Your goals gotta line up with your actions. Make sense? They gotta line up with your habits, right? He's still there. That's a me there. Y'all should be sure. That's good. Effective, powerful, and uplifting communication. That was the title that was given to me. But conscious naturally covers all of that in my experience, in my study. And I want to share some of that with you.
So I think that's an important piece that I think a lot of young people got to take on now, is understanding that it's not always what's said. Sometimes it's how it's said. Sometimes it's deliberate. Sometimes it's the body language, and that's the things that you got to pay attention to.
Beautiful. Let's not fade on that. That's good. Sharing is good. Sharing is good, right? Anyone else want to share what they got to work on? How they identify? Like, I keep getting a bad kid animal in the classroom. Like, I keep showing up as the class clown, but I don't really feel like that's me. Like, people keep taking me as a joke, but that's not my vibe. You get what I'm saying? Like, mom keep she's on my back, and she keep asking me to do chores. Like, she think I'm lazy. I'm not lazy. I'm trying to carve my future. Why she don't understand me? Yeah, it's a disconnect. That's why. And the work I do is trying to unlock some of that disconnect. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Check it out. I want to tell you guys this story. Check it out. You got to listen to this. If you're with me, let me get a clap. If you're with me, let me get a clap. If you're with me, let me get a clap. Two for school, high school, senior year. I did everything well up until this point, right? I worked so hard. I wasn't the best test taker. I wasn't the best scorer, but I was just always dedicated to, like, I'm going to show up. And I had a very involved mom who stayed right behind me and pushed me. Single mom, guys. The same mom of the story I told you guys, right? I'm from Trinidad, immigrant, came out, navigated her life through the U.S. Wasn't easy. Didn't grow up with her parents. I grew up a single mom, guys. Let me bring it home for you. I never met my dad. Actually, one time on my 17th birthday. But the reason I say never, Kevin, is because when I first met him, you know what he told me? He said, yo, you better listen to that mom. It was a time where I was going through it with my mom. I couldn't get it together. Every day is like a new issue. Every day is like a new thing with me. She calling all the church friends, all the friends. Yo, John just won't listen. Like, John, and you know, anybody in here has a parent who has friends that you know, maybe it's like aunties or uncles, they're like, yeah? How does it feel when they talk to them about you? Feel weird. Well, one night, she said, I ran into him. I got his number now, like he's downstairs. And so when my dad talked to me, yo, keep it a stack with you guys, keep it really real, right? I met him, and his demeanor was just like, you know, like he was just like, I got nothing to lose. It was almost like he didn't recognize, like, it's his son, right? Fast forward, I'm getting in trouble, I'm doing my thing. She called. She's like, talk to him, because I can't anymore. She puts me on the phone with my dad. Guys, I was 17. Never met my dad, never grew up with him. First time I'm talking to him, you know what he said? He said, man, if you don't listen to that woman, I'm gonna come over there, I'm gonna get you right. If you don't listen to that woman, I swear that's a good woman, that's a respectful woman. I don't know what you're doing over there, just put it, get it together, guys. In that moment in the bathroom, I'll never forget it. We got 2 bathrooms in my apartment. It was the furthest one, down the hall. Right? I sat in there and I said, I listened, I paused. I hear him screaming at me on the phone. I said, man, if this is how I'm gonna end up, right? Like, if this is where frustration leads me, I don't want to be that kind of man. I don't want to be that kind of human. Like, at 17, I felt close to my feelings. I want you to get close to your feelings today, man. Some of us, we act like we don't have feelings, or like somebody saying something that's not, like, you got to know how you feel. Like, at some point, you got to tap in with yourself, not the followers, Not your mans, not your sisters. You gotta tap in with yourself, man. And I'm telling you, it's not too early to get started. I can't sit here and tell you guys that I did it on my own. I had faith in the source. You get to decide who your own source is. I'm not here to do that. But I have faith in the source. Does that make sense? You guys with me?
Yeah.
You guys with me? Yeah. Okay, cool, because life is bigger than us. Will we agree? Raise your hand if you feel like life is bigger than you. Okay, right? So we got to put faith in something that can take us past that. Because you're going to run up against something that's going to knock you out if you don't got faith in something stronger. I don't know this group. Nobody told me nothing, so forgive me. I'm not trying to go to nobody personally. But sometimes this work can feel personal, and I don't apologize for that. Because that's where the growth happens. Inky, one of my favorite speakers, he said comfort zone is a nice place to be comfortable, beautiful place, but nothing grows there. Nothing grows. So in other words, to grow, we have to be uncomfortable. Make sense? Yes. Make sense? Yes. Beautiful. That moment changed it for me. That moment I said, I gotta come out above this. I can't keep doing this tomorrow. I can't keep giving trouble. Like if my dad who never knew me for 17 years could talk to me like this, and he ain't raised me? Hold on, you trying to discipline me? You telling me my mom beautiful? So why you not here? If my mom's such a great woman, why you ain't stand up? Come on, y'all, let's talk about it, man. My life was rough. It wasn't pretty. And I'm still building on it, just like a lot of us in here. Sometimes this could throw us off. That's the only reason why I'm going so hard. So it's a little there with me. But that is the reality, right? And so I decided that I'm going to take a commitment to learn more about myself. 12 p.m. I started at 12 noon, so I felt like I was on top of the world. One day I decided, after missing the semester, cutting class, I was in the hallways, in the cafeteria playing Uno, dominoes, cutting class. I grew up in Brooklyn. So Brooklyn, New York, downtown Brooklyn, like, we got so much distractions. New York, subway, we out. I started at 12, 3 classes, health, English, and gym. It don't even feel important. My mom at work, so I'm waking up, the last one in the house, 12. I'm really just doing the wrong things, guys. One day I decided to go to class. This is how I was in the class, smooth, thinking I'm smooth. Okay, as soon as I go in, a lot of things were said that day. My high school was very family-like, so they kept it real. But they told me, here's the one thing I want to share with you, right? They told me that you would be stupid, right? Stupid to work this hard, to get this far, to give up now. Crazy. Yep. Very crazy, right? Senior year. That you would just work. Some of us, we gonna work and we gonna forget why we doing it. Like some of us just think we like somebody owe us something. Like I think because I'm young and I'm cool, senior year, John, Brooklyn. I've been in the school 4 years. I got the swagger. I got the juice. Like I could afford to disrespect rules. If I need to stop, I'm trying to prepare you guys because high school, and I remember what some of my friends were doing in high school. So it would be funny for me to come in here and act like, guys, you can stop and, go ahead and, like some of my boys really needed to stop playing in the park after school. Why? That ended up with them being not where they wanted to be today. So I want you to do that again. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
You got some mic.
One mic.
Especially for your goals, like the type of goals I'm hearing in here. Oh, guess what? The path will be different. Like I can't want to be great and then want to be with the not so great people. No offense. Everybody got a journey, but I'm saying your goals got to line up with your actions. Make sense? They got to line up with your actions. Right? Oh,
No,
you're rich. Rich in knowledge. Yeah, I got it. Well, I believe that, nothing is promised to us. Right? And so although my age, I think that we each have the urgency to take each day serious. So I view it as a thing of, I'm not sure how much time I have.
There's a lot of parallels in his story. My story is kind of cool. I think he really relates well to the kids. He made a lot of good points, and I like his style and how he got around the room and got the kids involved in the conversation. So I think it's a good thing, too, for the kids to have these opportunities, a more formal opportunity to hear someone speak who's a professional, knows what he's doing, and knows how to engage kids. Because a lot of people have good intentions, but they might not necessarily be able to connect with the kids the same way he did. So it was good to have him.
And him as a presenter, he's amazing. He had the ability to really read the room. It was really interactive, and he had the ability to get everybody to start a conversation rather than just talking at people, which was really nice because then you got the input from, people of all ages and all different experiences and all walks of life. So it was just a really good time.
What's your name? Amir, got you. How you doing? You good? Just checking on you. Chilling? Probably tired. A little bit? Or you chilling? A little bit? Got you. Okay. I'm tired. That's why I asked too. But we working here, right? Once you get that rep for another day, you gotta find purpose in it. They build into you. Today I'm trying to build into you.
It's not always what's said, sometimes it's how it's said, sometimes it's the deliverer, sometimes it's the body language, and that's the things that you gotta pay attention to.
Beautiful. Let's not fade on that. That's good. Sharing is good. Sharing is good, right? Anyone else?